Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? We are here with Game Spotlight. Happy Monday, by the way. I'm Persia. I am here with Michael, and we're gonna play some Rage 2.
We gonna
today.
be raging,
Yes.
man. Oh, my mic is my mic hot?
It's extra hot.
Oh,
it's muy caliente.
Super hot, boy. Let me not put my mouth all up in this thing, so
Is that
y'all
better?
don't blow up y'all's ears. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Rage 2 now. My review went out this morning, since Rage 2's embargo lifted, and you can go check that out. Not yet, because we want you to stick around in the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, this is my first time streaming with Persia. I'm usually here with Kuya Eric Tay, but
yeah, you know, I'm trying to help Eric out a bit. Gonna be seeing me more on the stream, so I'm excited for that. And of course, playing these awesome games. Rage 2 comes out tomorrow, so let's play a little bit of this, check it out, and then hopefully you guys will pick it up. And then after this, you guys can check out Michael's awesome review.
Sick beans. Let's start. So what we're going to do here, just to give you all a little taste of a little bit of everything, we're going to do the first 30 minutes, and then we're going to jump to a mid-game save so I can kind of show y'all a little bit of what you get later on in the game.
Yeah,
you know,
the juice.
Yeah, and all that bullshit. So we can...
Gotta give him the juice, Michael.
No, the juicy stuff. There's a lot of juicy stuff in this game in terms of abilities and stuff, and some story stuff, which is
yeah, you know, I was like, I'm gonna play a little bit before we start the stream, and it was like massive amounts of cutscenes in the beginning. Got to the point where I was just like skipping everything, only because I wanted to like play a little bit before we started. But the cutscenes actually look pretty cool.
Yeah, it is a little. I mean, most games start with a cutscene, but later on, like throughout the game, they don't really spend much time worrying about that stuff.
They're warming it up.
Yeah. So I mean, and I say like, hey, I'm thankful for that because, you know, story is kind of. It's more of just we're trying to set a place up for you to do a bunch of cool shit.
Yeah.
So there's not really you're not gonna get any crazy lore out of it, which is fine. You know, not every game needs to have a deep story, and this game certainly doesn't need that.
Well, I think that, I mean, I never really played the first Rage, and I think that maybe like there's probably people out there who haven't also. Yeah. So they're probably trying to spend a little extra time, you know. Hey, this is what we're about first.
Yeah, there's it doesn't. There are parallels from Rage 1 to this game. There are some returning characters, but none of it you need to know ahead of time. So they kind of have a clean slate in this game because Rage 1 came out a little while ago, so it might not be fresh in people's minds. Also, that game was like really short and kind of not much going on. Did some cool things, but you know, was a little short on everything else. And there's a little bit of the same here, but I think they do a lot of cool, interesting stuff that they can definitely take in another direction out of this game. But you know, we'll see what's up with that in a minute. This is General Cross, by the way. He's the bad dude that you gotta take down. This motherfucker's an asshole. So, and there's a bunch of mutants that you kill. And it's
like
kind of
the Mountain 2.0, 3.0.
The Mountain.
The Mountain Game of Thrones. Sorry.
Oh,
all right, no more spoilers.
Oh, damn. Hey, people is heated. I'll say that much.
I was heated.
I know. Okay.
I was heated.
You're one of the many who are heated. Then, look, I don't watch Game of Thrones, but boy, I love watching the drama go down on Twitter.
The memes.
Oh,
the memes are
I'm here for the memes, man. The memes of production.
But yeah, sorry guys, we were just chit-chatting there for a bit. Thank you for returning. All the familiar faces we're seeing.
I see Crime in the chat. I see Matt Paget. Oh shit, Matt, what's up, baby? Oh man, I miss Matt. Okay, so.
And we also have I saw Box Knight in here. Hello, everyone.
So check this shit. You can.
Derek's Corner. Hello. Sorry, I'm not ignoring.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Want to welcome everyone here for joining us. So check this shit out. You can choose a dude or a girl.
Yo, it's 2019. Women are taking over.
Yeah, dude. Now watch this shit though. Like, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be the homegirl here.
All right.
Shit. Like shit's going down. So this is violent. You're home, and everything's about to go down. At least it was before they fucked everything up. So this is a mature game, so mature stream. So you know this. So yeah, I got my weapons. I gotta defend myself. What's going on here?
When I was playing, I was like, this feels very like Bioshock-esque, right? You know, Bioshock, they always like take the extra time to look at everything they're holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you didn't know, like, I didn't notice this when I first played this, but so you can choose a man or a woman, and then whoever you don't choose just fucking dies in the beginning.
Oh, Really?
Yeah, it's really hard. It's really easy to miss.
I didn't even see it. Did it happen already?
Yeah, it happened
oh my
already.
god,
So
I missed it.
Yeah. So after this, so Lily's like your best friend, and yeah.
All right, then let's go fucking get some.
Let's go fucking get it.
I know
dog.
they're all so cutthroat. I like this.
It's so yeah, over here is the man version you could have chose.
Oh, the door destroyed.
Yeah. I was like, who is this? Oh wait.
Dang, that's
Damn.
messed up.
That's cold, but it be like that sometimes.
Right? The rage already.
I know. Motherfuckers is mad out here. Okay, so this is the beginning setup, and I gotta shoot some fools. This may look and feel similar to Doom or Wolfenstein, some id Software lineage up in this game, and it feels good. Like the movement and the shooting feels pretty good.
It's a very familiar shooter for
Yeah.
sure. It's super easy to just like run and start playing.
Yeah.
Just like most shooters you probably play nowadays, they tend to follow the same format. I've noticed. Nobody wants to stray too far.
Yeah, they kind of figured out how to make shooters feel good, at least on console. And so, yeah, we're playing on PC, by the way, and I usually do keyboard and mouse. I played most of the game on keyboard and mouse, but for the sake of simplicity, I'm playing with a controller. It controls really well, too, like in terms of mapping out your buttons and stuff. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into it. There's a lot of like pause screens telling you like, hey, do this, do that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's the beginning.
Yeah.
Tutorial phase.
And later on in the game, it kind of doesn't phase out. It just.
I noticed. I was like, I went through all of this part, and then I was like, I still had to go do some training, like learn how to dash and stuff, and I was like, ah.
Even when you start clearing out bases and stuff, it's like, hey, you cleared out a base. Let's pause the fucking game for you. But whatever.
Hello, G Pro player. Thanks for tuning in, and everyone else as well. Happy Monday.
Yeah. So the thing I like about the very beginning of this game is that it just like it does so much. It doesn't give a fuck. Like it doesn't give a fuck. Like so whoever you didn't choose just straight up dies. Doesn't tell you. This dude who's supposed to be like a crazy,
badass.
like a badass super soldier just gets eaten by this monster. Like
Seriously.
whoa, dude! Like this game. It sets up like an attitude of where
And
like,
then you gotta raid his body. You're like, well,
yeah,
you know, you were pretty legendary, but let me
yeah,
take
but
your
I need
shit
your
now.
suit, dog. Like it does a lot of, it kind of subverts your expectations a little bit in the beginning. Just too bad it doesn't really carry that out throughout the rest of the game, but at least in the setup, you know. Let me just take this dead dude's body.
I know, scavenging for real. Yeah, it's pretty funny because they definitely made him look super bad. He's like sliding in.
Yeah.
And then he like throws a grenade down his throat. It was like for nothing.
Not before he gets his head eaten, so you know. Okay, so yep, switch your weapons. I got an assault
Switch your
rifle.
weapons, guys.
You know.
Why?
Okay, yeah, wing stick. All right, cool. Oh fuck, I already threw it. Oops, my bad. Look at this shit.
The
Boom! Chopping motherfuckers down, dude. What's up with it?
You know, for some reason, I played a lot of shooters and I never even thought about a deadly boomerang, which is awesome. It comes right back to you.
It's not the most, like, later in the game, it's not the most useful thing, but it is fun to mess around with, especially when you get, like, lock-on abilities with it. It's pretty fun. All right, use grenades.
Use grenades, you guys.
So you tap down, toss that shit, blow them up. Oh, I got explosive barrels here, too, so.
Wow, those were
I'm
actually
getting
pretty
my
tough barrels.
Yeah, no, it took, like, half the clip to destroy them things. I'm getting shot up. I need to concentrate.
I know. Yeah, so those little blue things give you health.
Yeah, so these are called fell traits. They're both currency and give you health.
Oh, interesting.
A form of currency. There's like 2 currencies in this game, but you don't really need to pay attention to that right now, at least in the beginning. What's up, boy? Let's see. Boom. Splat. Wait.
Oh.
Come on. There you go.
Canceled it too early.
Yeah. Can't cancel my reloads.
There's no BXBs in this, okay?
Yeah. Huh? It's funny. Max and I were just talking about that because we were playing Halo the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw there was a Halo 1 on in the speed zone.
Oh yeah,
and
speed.
I was like, ooh, snap.
Yeah.
Halo 2 is actually my favorite, but... And
Halo 2 is your favorite?
Yeah, Halo 5 was actually like a close second.
Oh really? Yeah.
Surprisingly.
Okay, I could see that. Yeah, we were saying like 2 or 3, probably favorites.
Yeah, I would say 2 for like top tier competitive game, 3 for kind of opening the world's eyes to the Halo competitive scene.
Yeah, it
and
really felt like a
then
complete package.
it freaking fell off super hard, and then Halo 5 came out, which I loved.
It'd be like that sometimes. Oh,
Oh,
damn it.
the
My
gate!
shit broke.
The gate got in the way.
Damn it.
Oh, this gate is indestructible.
Whatever. I'll just use my bullets. It don't matter. I need some health. Stab myself.
You don't have access to it yet, but like there's like this dash mechanic in the game that's very Halo 5-esque.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. I think it was also similar to something in Wolfenstein and or Doom. But it's super useful, and you can upgrade to do like a double dash,
Oh,
which
nice.
is extremely useful for later in the game. Oh, I'm about to go in overdrive. Fucking Super Saiyan. Yeah.
So
when you go,
does this just make you like extra powerful?
yeah, it kind of when you go into overdrive, your weapons shoot in a lot. They kind of do a little bit more auto aim. They're a lot more powerful, and you recharge health.
Okay, so like Soldier 76.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Soldier Boy 69's ult. Oh, damn, these motherfuckers in my face. I gotta concentrate.
Ooh.
I can't concentrate. I'm gonna use my wing stick on these fools. Look at this shit. Boom.
He is shooting rockets at you.
I'm gonna switch to nades.
It's okay, Lily's got your back.
Yeah, Lily's a homegirl. Too bad she never really shows up in the rest of the game.
Aww.
Oh shit, that's
Aww.
my bad. I'm just disappointed because she seems like she would be a really dope character.
Suave says, what was y'all's favorite game so far of 2019? That's a
Also,
A
damn, you
whammy.
going in?
I know.
You going in deep on a Monday morning.
those heavy hitting questions.
Probably so far
Dear old Aunt
Metro
Crowley,
Exodus,
decorated
which I also
war hero,
reviewed.
Ranger
Nice.
and role model.
Yeah, Metro
Especially
Exodus
for
is
Lily.
dope. But
She took me in when my
yeah,
parents
what about you?
died. Meanest
Did
mom
Tetris
this
99
orphan
come out this
wild
year?
card never asked for.
was that this?
Was
I
that
think-
this year or
I
was
think
that
was this
the
year.
or was that the end of last year? Because honestly, I just love that game so much.
Yeah.
Like I've been borrowing.
Yeah, I saw you.
Eric's-
Yeah, I saw you was playing on stream last week, dude. You was killing it.
I got one win. It was like my second time playing Tetris 99 specifically. Like I've played a lot of Tetris in my life, but
Yeah.
99's a whole new beast and it's really fun.
Yeah.
But like I don't
You're like-
own a Switch, so I've just been like borrowing Eric's.
Oh, really? You're like consistently in the top 10, and actually, and won. I watched the segment where he actually won. I was like, whoa,
Oh my god.
that shit is wild. Cause
It was insane.
Yeah.
I played a bunch over the weekend, and then my thumb was so sore I had to like take a break for the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, this is General Cross. He's the bad dude. He's just a bad dude. That's
just
that's
a
all.
bad
That's
dude.
all you really need to
General
know.
Cross, the evil leader of the evil
Profile
authority.
obtained.
Oh,
Bad
boogeyman.
dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Bedtime
only-
story for naughty
That's
kids
as much
like
as you
me.
need to know, which is
I don't
fine.
know if Prowley's lost it or if it's
Visionary
really
of
true.
the authority.
Do know this though.
Dang.
Authority is
If
supposed
it
to be
is,
like the super bad
I'm not gonna
guys.
stand for it.
Close combat and marksmanship? That sounds way overpowered, just saying.
I mean, I was gonna say something. You gotta, yeah. Never mind.
Oh no.
The game isn't out yet, so I'm not gonna talk about late game stuff.
No spoilers.
But here's another way in which the game opens up by just saying like fuck everything that you think you know about game openings. Like this character is supposed to be, or is built up to be like a very important
Right.
piece
Oh,
of the
what?
story, but she just straight up like dies near.
Oh.
Yeah. So this game has like a pretty dope opening, I would say.
Not much plot armor I see so far, except for maybe our main character, which is
Yeah.
us. We're allowed to have the plot armor.
Yeah.
That you. I was set to spare the lives of you original archists for experimentation. But for you, I'll
Hi,
make
Matt.
an exception
Let's see if you need.
for old times. Oh, why not?
Matt's dropping lines from my review in the
Oh,
chat.
snap.
Thank you, Matt. Sorry I didn't play Siege with you the other night, Matt. I was
You're useless.
reading my review 10 times over to make sure I didn't make any typos. You know how it is, man.
Man, you can look at something like 100 times and still not see it. And then the second it
Yeah.
goes live, you're like, what?
Yeah,
I
yep.
spelled that like that? Lord help me.
It'd be like that all the time.
So she got murked.
yeah,
and,
she just got straight up stabbed in the gut, dog. Like,
No remorse.
Yeah, this exactly. This beginning has no remorse. So yeah, setup is pretty cool.
Let's see if we can jumpstart this. Clear.
So yeah, so for those of you interested, Rage 2 does come out tomorrow. So, you know, we just wanted to play it so you guys could check it out, see if you want to pick it up. We do have our own review out. The score is a little low, but
Depends on your perception of what's a low score.
So this is it.
But yeah, you can get to check that out on the site. It's I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Just over 20
I mean,
survivors.
go ahead and read the review when you got time. But that doesn't mean that the game doesn't have dope stuff, right?
yeah.
So one thing I dedicate a lot of time in the review saying is that, like, combat and powers are really cool, which I'm going to show off. What time is it? Okay. Probably give this about like 11 or 15 minutes. Then I'm going to load a later save to kind of show you what I mean when I say, like, the combat, the variety of your powers and the weapons really really shine. Like, not many... it really stands out amongst a lot of other first-person shooters. So, but then what you'll also see is, like, that the open-world activities are kind of whatever. And then the main thing, though, for me is that this game does such a good job of giving you tools to use and just be like a badass. But it never really gives you the proper, like, setup to use those powers. Like, the main missions, like, they're usually just end by the time you start to get into a groove. And, like, same thing with the side stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I cleared out this bandit cap in like 2 minutes. Where's everyone else? Where's everything else? So, and it's like that throughout the entire game, which is disappointing.
I see.
Disappointing. But again, 6 is not a bad score. So I recognize the cool shit that this game does. And
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to reviewing a game, there's more than just, hey, how's gameplay, or like, hey, like,
Right.
what's combat like, or hey, what about this story? It's kind of all of that intertwined together. So
Yeah.
even though, you know, it's a 6 out of 10, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, every aspect of this game is a 6 out of 10.
yeah, exactly. And I kind of said this on Twitter too. Is like, hey, people got different opinions, man.
Yeah.
So if you like this game, like other reviews out there, you know, they'll differ as well. But you know, it's all good.
I mean,
you know?
I did hear that this game's a little short.
Oh
but
yeah. So
some people don't, you know, I do know people who kind of don't like games that force you to play many hours,
Right,
because they
yeah.
don't have those hours to spend.
Uh-huh.
So, you know, you can still play a game, finish it, still get that sense of accomplishment from beating the game,
Yeah.
and then still going on with your life. You know, not everybody
Yeah.
has a lot of time, so,
yeah.
you know, there's a place for games like that.
I totally understand that, and I definitely feel like that as well. My dumb ass started playing Final Fantasy 14, which is an endless game, but like for a while too, especially as I, you know, started working full time and all this other bullshit, is that, you know, I wanted games to have a beginning and an end, and I want to just get like a whole experience in maybe a week, if that. So, you know, short but sweet games are definitely dope. The thing is, though, is like this game is short in the sense that the main mission, because it's an open world game, so you spend a significant amount of time going from place to place, and the main campaign you can knock out in about 8 to 10 hours, but a lot of that is spent, you know, go to this location and
Yeah.
talk to somebody, whereas something like Doom that you can knock out in about 10 hours, that game is just like non-fucking stop action all the time. So in that aspect, that's kind of where I was like, oh man, I wish this game kind of took notes on that. You know what I'm saying?
Which, in a sense, isn't even, you know, a testament saying that the game is bad, right? In a
Right,
sense,
yeah.
it's leaving you wanting more.
Exactly.
Which is actually a good thing.
That's exactly what I said too. I'm like, yo, like, y'all could have gave me more, and this
Yeah.
game, it would have. I felt like it could have elevated the game a little bit more by just like, man, give me more, because like you guys, like there's something here that's really special. It's just, yeah, it just wasn't enough of it. So, you know, maybe like DLC down the line will really help improve the overall package. Like, cause that'd be really
Is there
cool.
PvP in this?
No.
No PvP. Interesting.
Yeah.
This would be a wild PvP.
It would. It would. I don't know what that would look like, but I'm sure that there's like an idea floating around there that could really put this game's strengths to use. But you know, that's probably not part of their creative vision, maybe. So it's all good. But that would be. It is cool to think about what they could have done with that stuff. So yeah.
Welcome to the simulation
So we just, I had to listen to that whole hologram of Prowley talking to me about like the setup and stuff, which is fine. But here is kind of introducing you to arcs. Arcs are these little pods that are scattered throughout the open world map that give you your dope abilities. And every time
so you have to do this every time you learn a new ability?
Yeah, which is cool because it tells you like, hey, you can use it like this, and you know. Okay, so here's the dash moves. Like, yeah, okay, tap left bumper.
A little bit of a cooldown.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like some Tracer.
Yeah,
Tracer-esque.
that's what I was thinking too, because you can upgrade the dash to do. You can do two at once. So I'm like going boom, 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 boom. Like I'm playing like I'm fucking Tracer and shit, which is
Nice.
which feels pretty cool. Oh, look at this motherfucker gonna shoot me with a rocket, bro. Oh, get your ass out of here, boy. Fucking, you can't see me. Da, 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 da. So yeah, this is some of the training that you do get when you get new abilities, and yeah, dash is really useful. I sometimes forgot that I had it in my pocket to use, like, but yeah, there's like some boss fights where you really need to remember to dash, but for the most part, it's more of like looking cool and feeling cool.
Yeah, the startup's kind of slow too, because like when I was doing the tutorial at first, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till the rocket is like pretty close to me, and then I'm gonna dash, and then I got hit by like blast damage. I was like, oh, okay, you dashed super early.
Yeah, it's fine.
But that's just learning the nuances of the mechanic. Some people in the chat seem pretty unhappy there's no PvP. But you know, like you said, there's always room to grow, especially in this era of DLC. Who knows what's to come?
Ever-evolving games.
I mean, didn't Wildlands not have a PvP, and then they added a PvP like down the line?
Maybe.
I'm not 100% sure if that's correct, but some game recently like added a PvP later on or something like that.
Also, so Doom 2016 launched with a PvP mode, which wasn't great actually. It was probably the weakest part of the game, but so I mean, not many people stuck with it.
They're trying to please their fans, you know. I feel like a lot of people, especially when it comes to shooters, you know, they play shooters a little less for the story nowadays. Like everyone really is all about the PvP.
Yeah. It wasn't that great in Doom, though, and then Wolfenstein, both New Order and New Colossus didn't have PvP either, which was perfectly fine because that game was already fucking dope. But yeah, this game follows suit. But I mean, with all these abilities and crazy shit that you can do, it's like, I don't know, man. I want to know what that would look like if they were to do something like that.
I think it would be pretty cool, only because like, I mean, it already feels so natural as a shooter in general that it feels like it would only translate just as naturally, but we cannot tell the future, you guys. We can only wish and pray. Yeah.
So you're probably wondering why I'm just like in this room jumping around, is because I have to wait for this.
Yeah, for Auntie to stop talking.
Yeah.
It's like you can skip the cutscenes, but you can't skip these like little moments of dialogue.
Let me in. Let me
You're the guy on the gate.
Yeah. Eric Andre, my boy. Shouts out to Eric Andre for no reason. Just because he's cool.
So you thought you'd just dump all that on my shoulders and waltz off into oblivion?
Come on. Let me out.
The chat asked us what our favorite game of this year was, but I'm kind of curious to know what the chat's favorite game is because, I mean, you guys are the game experts, right? So
drop them things in
what
there.
is y'all's favorite game of 2019?
I'm curious. I want to see what y'all have to say.
John Marshall, Dr.
Wait, I said Metro Exodus, but was there something else that I... yeah, I would say Metro Exodus, but Devil May Cry 5 is a close second.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Spider-Man, that came out this year, right? Oh, this year has been going so fast that I honestly can't tell if the games came out this year or not.
Spider-Man was in our top games of 2018. So
it was last year.
Yeah.
I actually really love that game. I was like, I really feel like Spider-Man playing this game. They make like the swinging capabilities so fluid. I'm like, that was totally Spider-Man.
That was one of the most impressive parts of that game.
Ooh, projects.
Okay. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. So yeah, projects, which are basically clear out some open world activities, and then you boost some things, you get some things to unlock some other things. But these are actually really cool perks. So these are some of the basic ones that they'll introduce you to. So like, yeah, okay, you get a car, and then you can get a overdrive multiplier, which makes your overdrive even more dank, I would say. And then some other cool things here. But yeah, if you look through, you can look through the menus even before they're unlocked, and there's like a lot of cool shit, like make your sprint faster, sprint while reload while you holster your weapon, like fucking you can knock back grenades.
Like by the end of this, you're such a badass that you know you should be beating everybody up.
Yeah, yeah. So you really feel like you become a superhero, I guess. Yeah, because there's like so much stuff here.
Ooh, we're starting to get some favorite games of 2019 answers.
What we got?
MK11 is up there a couple times to see it. God of War. Or are you just saying that's their favorite game ever?
That game came out last year, but
they're like, it doesesn't matter the year. These are just our favorite games. Well, you know what?
y'all,
I'm with it.
y'all just naming games right now, which is cool. It's fine.
Totally fine.
Okay, so we finally got to the free roam section, or free roam in general.
Let's check out this map.
So yeah, they start out by marking a few arcs here. So arcs, again, like I said, are the pods where you can unlock weapons and abilities. So they mark about 4 here, or not about 4. They do mark 4 here. Then you can go over and check those out. And then these are your main mission path. So just kind of set things up. If you look at your main mission path here, you have 3 different people you do missions for, or a mission for. And then, yeah, you do another mission, and then you get to the end of the game.
All right, so it's a few minutes before our half-hour beginning preview.
Oh, it is.
But now that I've seen this map, and I've seen the screenshot of your map in the review, I feel like we should jump forward now.
Yeah, I think so.
What do you guys think?
It'll be a while till I actually do anything more in this part of the game. So, yeah. So that was the beginning.
Tell me about the driving though a little bit, because I heard some mixed things about the driving.
Yeah, it's weird. On controller, it's fine. Most vehicles control fine. Like the Phoenix is your main thing, and it feels heavy, but I don't mind that so much. If you're playing on keyboard and mouse, boy, it's gonna be a bad time because vehicles do not control well on keyboard and mouse.
That's so strange.
So that's why I like in the shooting, I use keyboard and mouse, and then whenever I had to drive, I switched over to a controller. Like I had both of them hooked up at the same time because it's not great, but you know, it's all right. So I'm going to load about mid-game save.
We'll do yeah. So we're gonna switch over to super special top tier account that Michael has been working on, so we can see some more of the cool stuff. You guys can check out what the map looks like later on into the game, because the map is crazy. Like what we just saw on the map compared to like how much shit you have on the map after you play a little while, it's pretty insane. So
yeah,
let's show them that map just so they can see like how much more stuff there is.
Yeah, so it eventually it opens up, of course, like open world games should. But yeah, here, yeah, a bunch of these question marks kind of show you a little bit of where you can go to find some of the cool stuff.
And then, this is a midway, right? Because
yeah,
you also have a save file that's all the way, but we're like, hey, no spoilers. This game comes out tomorrow.
This save is about, let's say, I spent about maybe 7-ish hours to get to this point, I think.
All right,
I was doing a bunch
of find the most difficult mission you've played so far.
Well, that's
far
actually,
up until this point.
Yeah, so let me check out what abilities I had in this save, because yeah, this is a mid-game save that okay, so I have a bunch of stuff I haven't unlocked yet. What's important is that I have slam, dash, and overdrive, grab, jump, no, shatter. So those are like the main abilities. Vortex is really cool. Rush is really cool, but at this point I don't have them yet. I think I might be able to dig them up based on the map I pulled up for late game stuff, so I can find where to unlock that stuff, because I don't remember off the top of my brain. Yeah, and I still have at this point I still have some weapons to unlock as well. Charge pulse cannon is cool. Hyper cannon is really cool. Grab dart launcher is fun. It's not that effective, but it's real fun to use. Yeah, so the basic setup, though, if you want to be like super effective, is assault rifle, shotgun, and rocket launcher. Let me see if I can upgrade this sheet. No, I don't have enough. I spent all my nano traits, or all my felt traits. So yeah, like I was saying, like with projects, you can get all these cool perks. So I got a couple perks here. You know what I'm saying?
We're a little buff.
Yeah, a little
Just a
swole
little
right now. So what I would suggest for those who play Rage 2 is say, fuck driving. You don't need to drive. Once you unlock the Icarus gyrocopter, just pay $10.
Dang.
It's only $10, man, and then you can start flying everywhere.
That
This
looks
is
like something that could exist right now.
yeah, I was thinking about
Can
that
we
too.
get
Like,
one of those?
dude, if I can get one, I won't have to worry about traffic or taking Bart to work. I could park this on the roof and not gonna take up that much space.
Dude,
you
it's
know?
gonna be like Fifth Element. You're gonna have air traffic.
Yeah, people's gonna be crashing into each
Right.
other all the time.
You're
But
gonna
you
have
know
all
what?
this airspace, and we're gonna crash into each other.
I'm here for a good
the
time.
first 2 cars ever invented crash into each other? It's like, it's inevitable. It's just bound to happen.
It'd be like that all the time. Okay, so let's try and do something. Let's do something.
Let's get to some. Let's rage.
Yeah, let's rage. Let me rage. I'm mad.
Right, we're way too
I'm
happy right
mad.
now.
I'm mad, dog. Clear out a bunch of this stuff. Let's see. I want to do something that's like level maybe 7 in difficulty.
What's the highest level?
10.
10.
So yeah, every time
I see it.
Yeah,
Okay.
every time you get an activity on your map, it kind of gives you a gauge of how hard it's going to be. 4. Come on. 6.
6.
We try this one.
closer. All right.
So this is a bandit den, which is just like clear out a camp, and it's a bit of ways out there. But you know what? We don't gotta drive, so I'm just gonna fly over there and do it.
There's no fast travel.
There is fast travel, but you can only fast travel to certain locations.
Ah, I see.
Also, I can't fast travel while I'm in this thing, so I'm gonna land and then try and get to a
Somewhere closer.
closer spot. Actually, it's not gonna save that much time.
Let's just go. We
so,
out.
and I kind of want to show you a little bit of the world.
Oh yeah,
Hey, Lily, I'm eyeballing
Toxic
one
dump.
sketchy-looking
That's what they
place.
used to call me.
Things ain't Vineland safe no more.
Yeah, so
Go in prepared.
this is the open world, which is
yeah. Open world's been a
Cool.
very popular direction in games in 2019. I've noticed so far.
it's
Seems like such a challenge though.
to build out an open world. I'm
At least something fulfilling enough that's gonna like satisfy everyone at home, right?
that's kind of a struggle, at least I've seen as someone who plays these games, of course, is you can build an expansive world that has a lot of space, but what you fill it with is
right.
It's like it's hard to I imagine it's hard to fill it out with constantly like rewarding things to do. And that's kind of where this game struggles a little bit, or actually quite a bit, I would say.
I almost felt like Skyrim just ruined it for everybody.
I mean,
that was
Yeah.
an open world game that I
one of
had
them
like
bandit
friends
games again.
and family who just could not get off of that game.
Right, yeah.
It took me like literally like 2 hours just to design my character because there were so many things to customize.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, I designed my character. Let me take a break.
Yeah, I feel you.
But that game was definitely set the tone, I guess, because
Yeah.
even, you know, seeing all the other open world games in comparison, it's like, I see what they're going for. Oh, okay, so this is a mission. We've made it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look at so I use focus.
Cheat codes.
Yeah. So focus is how you enable your super abilities, but it also lets you see through walls if enemies are close enough. So I can see where all these fools are at,
Exposed.
and I'm gonna show you a little my favorite ability here.
Okay. Oh,
Boom,
ground
motherfucker.
pound.
Yeah.
Instant
shit.
death. Oh, but their guns blazing now.
Yeah. Blaze up.
Okay, got the
Oh,
shoddy.
shit. I gotta get out of here.
Run. They don't know how to cook grenades.
Yeah.
What kind of outpost is this? I always wonder where like hideouts and stuff get their goons from because they're never smart. Their
Yeah.
aim is horrible. Ooh.
Oh, I got
Oh,
some
this
back.
shoddy is.
Yeah, the shotgun in this game is the best weapon. It's not the most fancy, but it is the most effective.
The disrespect.
And if you do ADS, if you aim down sights, it kind of acts as like a force push or like a Gauss rifle or something.
Oh, okay.
It's not terribly accurate. Oh man.
Does it?
I don't know if it has that
even
much
go that
range.
far?
Yeah,
that's
no,
like,
I'm saying.
If that shoddy goes that far, that's cheap.
I know. I'll just say, there we go. Get up on these fools.
Like the mannequins.
Oh.
Ooh.
Get your ass out of here, boy. Get your ass out of here, boy. That's it. Y'all done, son. So
That was level 6 difficulty.
Yeah, that was level 6 difficulty. I mean, we could raise the overall difficulty. I am playing on normal. I tried a little bit of the stuff on hard, and it's you just got to be a little bit more careful about where you are. Yeah, I just have to think more about your health and using overdrive. So I had overdrive the whole time, and I didn't use it. I didn't really feel like I needed to, but once you play on hard, definitely want to incorporate that for survivability. Let me see if I can get back to my... oh, I got the double dash in this one. Boom. See? Fucking Tracer up in this. Where did I park my... I could call another one for $10, but I'm broke, so I need to save that money.
Right, it's Monday. Friday's a long way away.
We actually get...
we just gotta walk.
We get paid on Thursdays here, so at least we get an extra... like a day earlier. Actually, fuck it. $10 ain't no thing. Let's call it in.
Ain't no thing. Balling on a budget, boys. Let's go.
$10 for a gyrocopter? I'm down. Yeah. So that was a level 6 bandit then. Let me see if there's... We can clear out another one.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. Let's go to the one that was actually marked on the map. That one I just came across.
Oh, okay.
And I decided to give them a little piece of my mind. All right, clear that one out.
Got a couple people in the chat are like, yeah, Skyrim's legendary. And then they're like, nah, Skyrim's okay. See, everyone's entitled to their own opinion on games.
Fuck you. Skyrim's okay. Like, hey, all right.
Some people said they came from Skyrim. So I feel like if you came from Skyrim, then you're really going to have a hard time finding another open world game that you're going to like as much.
So I remember this particular bandit den. This one's pretty cool.
Okay.
This is one of probably the better ones out here because it kind of funnels you through an interesting location.
Eliminate the goons.
Yeah, what's up,
oh,
goons?
Dang, he was tough.
Yeah, some of the enemies take quite a few bullets, which is actually pretty cool. I like that.
Box Knight says, wait, $10 real money or in-game currency?
Oh, no,
Definitely
no.
in-game.
yeah. They're not juicing you with there's no microtransactions.
That would
in this
be
game.
OD.
That would be
$10 just to fast travel. IRL money. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo.
Dude, what? Imagine once these fucking video games start integrating Venmo into their shit, it's over,
It's
yo.
a wrap.
Oh boy, so look at this. That's nasty,
Stealth
bro.
attacks. Oh, he's peeing off the side.
Fuck you out of here, boy. That's nasty.
Dang, and then
Wash your ass.
obliterated.
Yeah. So that force push is a really cool ability. Along with, let's see. Ooh, I'm about to fuck these. What's up, y'all? Boom.
Now everything's blowing up.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you hit a barrel.
Yeah,
while
there was
you're at it.
there were some barrels in there, and it does area effect damage. So if there's barrels there, it's just gonna blow up.
Oh.
What am I doing? I'll just go into overdrive.
Yeah, I was like, we need to power up real quick.
Where's all that? Oh, that's it.
Easy.
Oh, there you are.
The hip fire accuracy.
Yeah, it basically auto aims for you. It's you gotta get some hacks for a minute. Aimbot. For all y'all CS players out there, I know y'all be trying aimbot and shit. I tried using aimbot in Counter-Strike 1.6 when I was like 14 just to see what it was on a burner account. That shit was wild.
Dude, I'll never forget, like, the Halo 2 modders. It was insane. Like, they would have a BR, and each bullet was like a sniper bullet, and it was auto-aim. So, like, one shot, they would, like, glitch outside the map with, like, super jumps.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, this is busted. Then you would try to bridge connection so you get host every time, so you didn't catch modders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then that would take forever.
Those were the days. Actually, I'm glad that... I know in many ways, I'm glad that like you can't pull that shit as easy anymore.
Yeah.
So there's still hackers out there, but of course it's a lot
Dude,
less.
in Halo 2, if you were a level 50, you were 1,000,000% a hacker. Like, I'm just convinced. Like,
yeah, how do you keep up that? Because Halo, what you said, Halo 3?
Halo 2.
Halo 3.
Halo 3 was easy. People were selling 50 rank accounts.
Yeah,
like,
but that shit ran on ELO, right? It was... Wasn't it?
It was
I think it had both like an ELO matchmaking rank and also like an overall rank or whatever, I think. I don't remember
matchmaking was based on like people close to your level, or some people would party up with like low levels and make it really hard to like match.
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
that's fucked up. Ow.
Boosters.
Homie hit me.
Darn boosters.
Alright, there's supposed to be a big ass fool here somewhere, so I'm gonna save my overdrive. Actually, I'm gonna go rocket launcher on these hoes. Watch out. Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get a direct hit. Hey, don't stop shooting me.
Rocco says,
Oh,
the
you're-
game feels like Doom, and the world I like Mass Effects.
If
So
you
like a
liked-
Doom and Mass Effects
If you like,
vibes?
if you like Mako sequences in Mass Effect 1, then it's kind of like that. So yeah,
All right, the goons are eliminated.
eliminated them goons,
Give
goon
me
squad.
that money.
And here are arc chests, which have valuable currency for you to unlock more powers or upgrade your cars. Yeah, auto
Everyone in
parts.
chat's like, this is easy mode. They want to see you struggle. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
me
Too
too.
easy. Me too. I'm just too good.
I
at
mean, man,
games.
I'm too good. Two, I struggle too much in real life to be struggling in video games. No, I'm just
right?
kidding. I'm just
It's
kidding.
like we gotta live a little bit somewhere.
Yeah. I feel you though. Here's a level 8 Crusher Nest.
Level
so this
8.
might be.
Can you change the difficulty of the game mid-game or? Okay,
So-
cool. Yeah.
so I'm gonna go into a
let's-
level 8.
Let's make you suffer.
Sure.
Let's do it. This is all for you guys.
Hey man, don't. No. I'm not gonna. Okay.
all
never
the
mind.
way. All the way.
Nightmare?
mode. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Well, I actually don't know how it changes difficulty, but we're gonna find out.
we about to find
It just says,
out
"Hey,
today.
set the difficulty of the game, and let's set it on nightmare." Let's see how much of a nightmare this actually is.
You know, most games they have that one level that's higher than like hard, and it's always some crazy name instead of just like extra hard. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Doom
Legendary.
and Wolfenstein both do that as well. Okay, so we're on nightmare mode. So if I die,
We get to talk about how bad you are. That's just
Yeah.
how it works, right? The chat's like, this is too easy.
If I
I want you
die,
to suffer.
if he dies,
and
he
then now
dies.
it's like, you're bad. You're bad. You guys are cutthroat, man.
I know
But we do this
It's
for
alright.
you.
it's all good. All right, so I'm gonna take my gyrocopter to this
Level 8.
Crusher Nest. Yeah, level 8.
Which is probably now like level 18 now that we're on nightmare mode.
We'll see. I played a little bit on hard and it was a little bit more challenging, but nightmare. I don't know if this may be like,
Another
hey, 2
bandit
shots,
pit
you're done,
stop.
son.
Right? Extra
this-
damage. They're also, you know, some games they do different things in difficulty, right? It's either, you know, the harder it is, the opponents like have more resistance and they do more damage, or they
Yeah.
aim better, or they're
a
a
lot
little
of-
smarter.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways in which you can make difficulty change, and I don't know how nightmare changes. So I'm gonna give it a little test here. So this is a level 5 bandit camp here, or fuel depot. And you know it's not supposed to be that difficult, but it's a good
Oh,
test.
we stopped at a different one.
Yeah.
Okay, on the way to the level 8.
So this is
one.
I need to warm up a little bit. What's up?
What's
up, y'all?
Okay, he's
Oh.
trying the same approach as on normal.
Yeah.
So far, so good. You might get less health back when you kill an enemy too.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's significant amount.
It's not gonna keep my shot.
I like when you go into like the all the nades. Ah!
What's up, y'all?
Right next to the barrel.
I think I took out a barrel too, so good, because that's what I need to do in this area.
Ooh, okay, 3 shotty shots compared to the one. We were
This dude
seeing.
ain't
Oh,
even sitting on nothing. Wait, are we sure this is on nightmare mode?
Right? I'm like, are we sure about this?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, you're just that good. That's what it is.
No. I'm okay. I am taking quite a bit more damage. I'll say that much. Let's see. Take see if they're. I want to see if they're a little bit smarter. Because usually, if you throw a nade, they kind of like trip on
next to it,
themselves.
yeah.
They're like, "Oh, I'm trying to get out of the way," but they're actually just like straight tripping.
Straight tripping. Ooh.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, I am taking a lot more damage. So I gotta think about injecting myself with drugs.
Right? Only in video games will we inject ourselves with some strange liquid with no like.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah. No hesitation, no nothing.
I wasted my overdrive.
Aww.
I thought there was more people. Oh, there are. Well, there are here.
Destroyed the goons.
Thanks, Bob.
Hey, let's hide in this room full of gas tanks. This feels safe. That was great.
Yeah. Okay, so that wasn't.
There's still someone somewhere, right? We didn't clear it just yet.
I think I may have killed
you have to
everyone,
kill the
but I have to
containers.
destroy these containers. So I'm just gonna take care of that real quick. It's not bad.
Kara says fake nightmare mode, maybe?
I'm gonna double check, dude.
Right? Did you hit save on the settings?
It's on nightmare
proof.
mode.
Proof.
Maybe.
Eyes of Bias says, "Can you curb stomp?"
You can stomp.
You can stomp.
Yeah, if you usually melee hits won't kill enemies in one go, but if you get them on the ground and then you melee them, it turns into an automatic stomp, which is, you'll see their heads explode, which is, oh
Close.
boy, yeah, I'll take it. And with that, we
Yeah,
have.
let's get a direct eyes view of
Oh
the
yeah,
explosion.
let's watch it explode. Oh, there's one more. Which one did I not explode?
See,
Oh, what the hell?
This
Whoops,
is the
my bad.
nightmare difficulty. Finding the last hidden
barrel.
barrel.
There it is. Oh, it's up there. Oops. Fuck.
Whoa.
There you go. That's nightmare mode.
Nightmare mode.
Okay, so that was a level 5 camp. So let me
Yeah.
try that level 8
We're on our
camp.
way to the level 8.
Mhm.
Can you grapple hook in this game? Asks
No.
Mr. Los. No, you cannot.
That
You
seems like it
can
could be.
slide while running. You just crouch. Do a little slidey
Oops.
slide. Oh, not into the metal post, but
There's also a perk for if you slide in overdrive, you can combine that into a melee hit, I think, and then like
Nice.
knock them up in the air, which is not useful, but it's cool. You know, I don't want to be on nightmare mode. I don't want to be sliding into crowds of enemies.
well, you know, slide in, knock them into the air, and then shoddy them in the air, and then
Yeah.
is
you
there
can-
then do your ground pound? Can you do that in the air? The ground
Yes,
pound?
it's at the.
See some combos.
Yeah, well, I wish I could, but I don't. There
They'll
wasn't.
die before you get to like the second.
Yeah. Also, they're just not the like. Enemies aren't really set up that way, so I wish it was. But you know, like doing cool things like throwing. I don't have the vortex ability, but I got it later in the game, and it's really cool because you could just throw it, and then like all the enemies gravitate towards the thing you throw, and then from there you can do some really cool things
Like a pipe bomb.
yeah, combine it with your shatter ability, and then send them flying, or just like shoot a damn rocket up in them.
Just pieces everywhere.
Yeah, so there's a lot of cool things that you can do. It just
Dang, spending that $10 again, Michael.
I spent $30 on gyrocopters, man.
Jeez, all
I'm gonna.
for you guys.
I need to log that into my.
This is an expensive date Michael's taking you guys
I'll
on.
just expense it.
I'll just Love it. Are there melee weapons? Says
No.
Daedric Gaming.
Nah, just
Not
your
really.
melee ability.
Yeah.
It-
Got your cool boomerang though. It's not really a melee
Oh
weapon,
yeah,
but
yeah. Even if there was melee weapons, I don't think I would ever use them. I think there's enough at your disposal that you don't really need to melee really. But yeah, there's none of that. Says okay, yeah, I'm safe. There's some areas where if you're the way the gyrocopter works is that it's the height of its flight is all relative to the ground below you. So I'm like slowly descending, even though I'm
Right.
trying to fly higher.
we
The
got
way
canyons and stuff.
the way you get higher is get closer to higher ground and you go, whoa, shit, wait, I wasn't supposed to go there. I went off the map, bro.
Wait, so what happened?
My
Oh, it just
bad.
respawned you?
It's as if you died.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I fell too far into the canyon. I got to be careful next time. So yeah, like you can't really control your altitude all that much, but if you get close to higher things in the higher geometry, it'll catapult you up in the air. So like, watch this shit. Oh, I'm getting close to this rock. Fucking boom. Wait, no, that wasn't a good example. Sorry.
It's okay. There's some more mountains on the way.
Yeah.
Doesn't work
Let's
with
go
trees.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go into this jungle area. So this northern section is all jungle stuff, and it looks pretty dope. I like this area a lot. I just wish they used it more. Like in the main
Okay.
story, they only take you through there once, and there's just like so much like lush jungle land there that I wish I was like,
And there's just like nothing going on over there.
yeah, not much going on there, but it's a cool area, and we'll see that in a minute. Okay, got to make sure I don't fall into the canyon again. Got my ass sent back to that fuel depot.
It's so funny you couldn't just like fly across it. It's like, nope.
I
go
could. I just got to
around.
be. So if I fall there, I'm gonna get
Oh,
reset.
yeah.
But I'm gonna stay close
Ah.
to this edge here so I can
Okay.
catapult myself. Woo!
Noise. Battery.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So are these like side missions that you could just hop in on?
Yeah, these are like little emergent activities.
Okay.
This one is a convoy, They're just like a big ass trucks and trains that kind of just drive around the map. When you come across them, you engage in this sort of car combat mode. The gyrocopter doesn't have any weapons on them, so there's actually nothing I can do right now.
Now you're just spectator.
Yeah, so I'm just spectating. But if you had like your Phoenix car with some cannons and rocket launchers, you take them down and you get like a whole bunch of auto parts to then upgrade.
So the people shooting at it now, are those just AIs that you also take them out too, or?
Yeah, they're all part of the convoy. I think they're trying to
see.
shoot at me, but
Oh, okay.
they
I was
ain't,
like, I didn't see any bullets.
they ain't got no damn aim. Why am I? I just
Oh,
passed
we
by.
passed it.
I
We
gotta-
were distracted by the train.
Yeah, I gotta peace out.
That was our train of thought, actually. Just
Train of thoughts.
All right,
okay, whoa,
found
whoa,
it.
I'm
yeah, let's
coming
land
in too
right
hot.
in the danger zone.
Oh, no, that's not-
level 5.
that's not
Want
the
this
one.
level 8.
Yeah,
The Ocho.
we gotta challenge ourselves. Oh, this I know what this one is. This is you fight 2 big ass monsters. This is probably gonna be hard
Yes, a
because I
challenge.
don't think I have many rockets. How many rockets
Crusher
do I got?
nest.
I'm just gonna land right here.
Lily, you gotta see this
We gotta
place.
kill Dig and Doug.
Goddamn ranger
King Ice
Jersey
says,
would've
is
tried
this
to
game
push
in
off
third
the
person view? I think only for when you're in the vehicle
Yeah.
is it really third person.
Shit, I only have 2 rockets.
Uh-oh.
And I don't have
This is
overdrive.
extra nightmare mode.
Okay, this might be difficult. We'll see. I've played Dark Souls before. Just gotta dodge at the right time. Where they at, though?
Ooh, the
There, here we
music
go.
is picking up.
There we go.
That's how we know we're... Oh, he is big.
What's up, bro? Oh, snap.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, these motherfuckers got like wave abilities. or
And they
something.
got teamwork. He was like, you gonna hit my homie? Got his back. Dang, he turned his back on you.
Hey, get your ass back here.
He turned his back on you. He said you ain't shit.
I know. Don't worry, I'll cheese it. He's gonna do his wave ability.
Oh,
I should keep shooting. What am I doing?
yeah. I like how he has a football helmet
Oh,
on.
shit.
Oh, yeah.
Health
that
infusion.
hurts.
That was
That
my only
hurts.
health infusion too. So I gotta do this all right now.
Box Knight says extra spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's staying on nightmare mode, God of War. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah.
We have forced him to undergo this.
There's no backing out now. 'cause
Right.
I opened Pandora's box. Ooh, this fool's getting closer. No.
Wait, using that
I'm just gonna fucking use
wall.
my rockets right now, boy. Let's go.
Ooh. The big boy damage. Ooh, chunks
That's-
of life. Oh, those only 2 you
That's
had.
all I
though.
got, yeah. What else I got? And that wing stick ain't gonna do
No.
shit. So.
Oh my
what
gosh.
the fuck?
Ow, 18 health left.
The problem is there's no other like minions or
Right.
like what do you call them in like MOBAs? Creeps
Oh.
to build
Creeps.
up my
No more
overdrive.
goons.
You build up overdrive by killing enemies. And there's no enemies
I
to
hear
kill,
the
so I can't go
heartbeat.
into overdrive.
And your health does not regenerate on its own.
Nah.
So you just have to hold
Oh, this motherfucker killed me. But I got defib. One more chance. This is
Oh,
actually a cool
man.
feature. I only got one, so. But I'm gonna die real soon anyway, so fuck it.
No, you got this.
Ah.
They have to have something nearby you can
Yeah, I could
gain your
probably.
health on. Just gonna run around a little bit.
I don't know if I get too far away if his health will regenerate, because that happens in some games. I don't know if it's this one. I don't want to bother him either.
Oh,
fuck, he's
you
on.
already did. You woke him up.
He's seen me. Oh shit! Sorry, if mics are hot. Where are all the
It's fine.
pickups?
You know what? That might be a thing in nightmare mode. Less
Yeah,
pickups.
less pickups maybe.
Less ammo and stuff like that.
I didn't really notice it on hard, but you know, nightmare might be a whole different thing.
Daedric says you get better with challenge. That is very true.
That's-
That is some wise words.
No lies detected. Oh, looks like around the perimeter at least I can't find shit. But let's see if
That's fine. You just have to.
did his health regenerate. Oh no,
No, it
it's still.
didn't. Oh, you're close.
Whatever. I'm
to
gonna take
getting
this
him.
fool out. I'm gonna take him
Rely
out.
on its superior
I'm backing
gamer
myself into a-
abilities.
I'm backing myself into a corner.
Oh, he's
probably
so
get
dead.
closer.
Oh, he's so dead.
You're done,
Nice.
son.
If you don't get some health off of taking him down,
Yo, life
a
gland.
life gland.
That's something you take to a vendor to like upgrade some stuff. But he doesn't drop any pickups, so I'm gonna have to take out
Ooh,
this next
nightmare
dude
mode.
with no shotgun shells, no rocket launcher, and no healing and 15 health. and just my soul. So it's gonna be kind of like, you know, like Destiny style bullet sponge. But the main thing here is to dodge attacks.
Yeah.
I forgot what attack. Okay, he has that.
Ah,
That.
you got this. You definitely got this. No. No.
It's all about dodging, man.
Yeah, his attacks are like a little bit rapid fire, so it's like.
Woo!
Ugh.
This
gotta
little turned
time
around
your
and said,
dashes.
"Psych."
Right? He was like, all right, I'm gonna turn around.
That's
Just
the
kidding.
wrong number.
Psych, I
Oh, shit.
lied. Uh-oh. Fire.
Oh, that ball! Damn. The barrels.
I know, he looked at it too.
Shit.
He looked at it. It's okay. When I was playing the Operation Oracle, I definitely died to an explosion barrel that I was standing next to. I was like, what am I doing?
Hey, red barrels is dangerous, man. What are we? How are we on time?
Oh, we are doing well.
Okay.
Still got
Cool.
35 minutes left.
You know what? I'm going to take these fools down, but to do that, I'm going
We
to
need some
to
resources.
stock up.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I should fast travel. There's a town here. I forgot where. I think it might be there. I'm gonna go check that out real quick because
Yeah, we need some
I need
resources.
some. I need some resources. Let me see if I can. $40 a budget's going up, man.
$40 now. Watch out, you guys.
We got the.
How do you dodge? Says God of War. It's left bumper.
Yeah, just tap that left bumper and
Yeah.
you do a cool dodge ability. Super useful, especially apparently if you're playing on nightmare mode, or if you fight a lot of those bigger monsters. They usually do some pretty heavy attacks that you can kind of telegraph, I suppose. And then yeah, definitely use your dodge. That's it's a bandit camp back there. That's level 8. Maybe I could do that as well in nightmare mode. But before we get there,
Chad is saying you should have gone for the head. Didn't
he's
he
wearing a
have
helmet.
on?
He's wearing
Yeah,
a helmet. Maybe I could
like
shoot him in the
a
face where
helmet.
his helmet's not protecting.
Right.
But maybe that's
Shoot him
a
in the
good
breathe
idea.
holes.
Disgusting. Yeah, here's a town where I could probably try and stock up on some things.
Dreadwood. I like it.
Yeah, so, you know, homies just chilling.
Dang, even though we just spent $40 on traveling, now we gotta go spend
some
more of
more,
that
yeah.
paper.
Yeah. Do you use dollar bills? Yeah. What do you sell? I don't need that shit.
I know, like $250, girl.
Okay, here we go. This, I can craft health infusions, but you know what? $25? Whatever. Let's spend
Treat
it.
yourself.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna treat myself. I got overdrive infusions, which also might come in handy. So I'm gonna use that.
Nice.
Billion infusion. I don't really need that.
Well, you can only hold 4.
6.
6?
When you start out, you hold 4, and then
gotcha.
you can upgrade to 6 and then 8.
Okay.
So now, for now in this save, I got 6. Yeah, upgrade schematics let you make them more dank, more potent. So shotgun shells. Make sure I'm maxed out on that. Rockets.
Yes.
Max that out.
Absolutely.
I need them. Okay, so I'm stocked up on rockets and shotgun shells and health and anything else. And I got the ability or the overdrive
I
infusions.
think
which
we're set.
These fools is going
Yeah,
down,
this can
bruh.
be super free now.
They're done. They're done, son.
Nightmare mode, more like nap time mode. This is gonna be
Ooh, that's bold. All
easy.
right, don't. You're putting words in my mouth at this point. Yeah,
Hey, you took down one of the big boys.
yeah. I almost had the other
Yeah,
one.
you almost
so.
had the other one too.
They're
It was the barrel. It wasn't even him.
yeah, for reals. Yeah, Barrel took me out, so he ain't really do anything. But yeah, I would say, oh shit,
Oops.
whoops, whoopsies. It's all good. It's all good. Gyrocopter can recalibrate itself. One thing I will say is that once you learn their attack patterns, it's just don't mess up and you'll be fine. But let's see if I'll mess up.
It's like boss battles 101. There's
Yeah.
always gonna be an attack pattern.
Attack pattern and just play smart. Or I could cheese in just like straight up be up on these on those buildings.
Right?
I played
Justice reigns from above.
I played to win the game. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
I was about to get
Just
out
kidding.
before look at these motherfuckers just spawn right there. I gotta land, man. Let me land. Alright, let's
All right.
I'll take them down on land, so I'm not gonna cheese them.
I'm not gonna cheese him. Big rocket launcher.
Well, half cheese.
Okay, yeah, other boy's
Diet
back.
cheese.
Basher and Smasher. Dig and Dug.
Ugh.
The names are actually kind of adorable.
Yeah. Come at me, bros. I just gotta watch. They just throwing shit, man.
Throwing motors.
Whoa! Oh man, I was like too late on the dodge. I'm not being conservative and shit. Like, man, I bought like max.
I know, right?
I could just do this.
Big boy damage.
It's big boy season.
Ah!
Dude, this fool's
Oh
just
wow!
throwing.
He didn't get hit by that. Oh, he got
damn.
hit by that. You need to infuse thyself. Okay, he's almost done.
There we go.
There you
Okay,
go.
so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take
Sorry,
an
Doug.
overdrive infusion, and then go to shot. The shotgun in overdrive is really good. Oh, I need a. Oh shit! Whoops! I took 2. What's up?
Yeah, Box Knight. That's usually me when I play Vera. I'm like, Justice range, because I get sniped. So I'm just bad. It's fine. Ooh, oh.
Actually, that wasn't as effective as I thought it would be.
Yeah, back to the rock.
Back to rocket launchers.
Aye.
Oh
Yay!
shit! What's up, bro?
Now we're nimble. We're quick. We're light on our feet. It's over for
He's
you,
just
Dig.
mad now. He's just getting frustrated. He's rage quitting.
He's mashing.
Yeah,
like, I
he's
don't
just
know.
mashing at that point, man. Hey, you know, I hit him with the. I was juggling him with these rockets, boy. So yeah, that was Dig and Doug. As long as you can dodge.
D&D's hood. Dang, Dig and Doug, they got bodied.
They did. They got. So that was a level 8 mutant nest thingy. Let's see if there's. I passed by a camp. I think that was. Okay.
Ooh, level 10.
So here's. Okay, well, I'll show you what this.
Okay.
Authority sentries are probably the worst side activity in this game.
Oh no.
They're not that bad, but they're like.
Worse in what sense? Like difficulty or
They're
not a fun playing experience?
Yeah, they're not that fun. They're basically like this.
Turret.
Yeah, it's just like this big ass turret that shoots lasers at you, and you got to dodge them. It's pretty challenging, especially the higher level ones. They're challenging, but overall you just kind of like bullet sponge a turret. So it's not, yeah.
Well, the string wants to see you suffer, so I think that's got to be
And
next on the
suffer I will. Because yeah, this one is pretty tough. Some tough stuff. I can cheese it. All right, I'll try it for reals, and then if I die, then I'll cheese it. I have a way. I tried this the other day.
The secret tech.
I only have 2 rockets right now, so I'm gonna have to rely. Actually, the assault rifle is probably one of the better options for taking out sentry drones. Oh shit!
Oh, there it is.
This will come out guns blazing, bro. Yeah, this is taking a lot more damage than. Oh shit!
Oh,
I fucked
the
up.
combos.
I know. So that was gonna be extremely difficult. Oh shit!
So you have to like time it as it goes, Sean?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, there's a lot
dead.
of lasers.
I'm done, son.
There's a lot of lasers. Oh boy.
Ah, I dodged too early.
Oh boy. No, you're fine. Your character is definitely like.
I should probably
dying,
health
though.
infuse.
Yeah.
My dumb ass over here. Oh, I was wasted.
No.
This thing's taking a lot of damage.
Oh.
Oh, it's got like hella armor.
It's nightmare armor.
Yeah, for reals. Ah, that's it.
That one was quick.
Yeah, that was real quick. So in that case, let me try and cheese this. So what you do is, oh wait, I'm gonna back up for a moment.
You go really far.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, it
Chill,
still
bro.
sees you. It's like, get out my lawn.
Yeah, for reals. All right, let's call in. Ah, never mind. I can't. Once I finish one of the missions, you unlock this big ass tank, and then what you can do is every time you get in the big ass tank, the drone clams up.
Oh.
But what you do is it takes a moment. So you get in the tank, you get out, it opens up, you start shooting it while it's trying to open up, and then you get back in the tank, and then it closes up again.
Oh,
you just
and
keep
then
doing
you
that
just-
for like
I
5
see.
minutes, and then you're good. But
5 minutes. Oh my
yeah,
god.
but I can't do that. So you know what? I'm not gonna.
Can't cheese it.
Yeah. I like cheese. Let me see here. I actually want to try. Okay, I just bought another drone or another gyrocopter, so we're up to $50.
I might pronounce this wrong, but Luitia says not many games do split screen anymore, but Borderlands does, and that's epic. Yeah, I didn't know. It's like definitely not that many split screen games out anymore, and I tend to really like playing like offline co-op games. But
I miss that, yeah.
It's like there's so few of those nowadays. Like Cuphead was really fun, and
Castle
Overcooked.
Crashers.
Yeah, Castle Crashers is great.
Yeah.
Overcooked is really fun too. There was also this other like 2-player co-op game where you're like escaping from prison with your friend and
A Way Out, right?
Yeah. That one's fun too.
Yeah, that one's actually it's a good time. It's not like the best game, but like it's if you're doing that with a good friend,
Yeah.
it's a fun time. It's pretty silly fun also.
It's like a more serious Little Big Planet almost, because they gotta use each other to like get into certain places and everything.
That
so.
reminds me, Unraveled is very good as well. Check
Is
that
that
out.
the one where he's like a little ball of yarn and he uses it to like swing across stuff? Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
really cute.
It is really cute. Here, I'm going to do some racing. Because you can race. Oh my God! Shut your ass! Oh, I don't think I need to
I
talk.
do declare. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I love The Office. Anytime I hear like anything even resembling like an office quote, I'm like, yes, I love it.
Oh,
Ben says A Way Out messed me up on the reel.
oh!
I gotta head out.
I don't need to do my races, bro.
Harsh says, I just can't wait for Halo Infinite.
Gotta go.
You'll be waiting a long ass time. That's cool.
I'm excited too. I mean, I'm always excited for another Halo game, and then once I play it, then I really decide if I'm gonna be playing it or not.
Yeah.
But I think a little part of my heart is always gonna be a Halo fangirl.
Yeah. Used to play with homies who were try getting to MLG. Actually, one of my friends from high school is like legit MLG status in Halo, but he's also a bodybuilder, so
Dang.
he was like,
Fit gamers.
yeah. Oh, he was going to bodybuilding competitions and playing Halo for MLG. Okay, food.
Hulk Smash. We are actually playing on PC, but we're using a controller.
Yeah. Controller. Who do I talk to do
Easy.
races?
Another unwashed plebe for me to best.
I want to
Did he
do a
just call
race.
you a plebe?
Yeah. That's very rude.
Can you not see my refined manners?
Okay, shut your ass up, bro. Wait. I want to race. I don't know who to talk to. My bad.
You just gotta like pull your car up to them, have a girl walk out with a little handkerchief, and then they know you're ready to race.
Yeah.
If Fast and Furious taught me anything,
yeah.
that's how you initiate it.
Or honk 3 times at a stoplight.
Oh yeah. Import
Gotta
tuner.
I used to be a racer. So I guess we're not doing races. So
You see those coffee cans on your mufflers? Extra loud.
yeah, I did the whole thing. I had my catback exhausts. I had headers, which are illegal. I had my cold air intake.
How many times did you say spoolin'?
None, because
None?
none because I didn't have a supercharged car,
Oh, okay.
so or a turbocharged
That was like,
car.
I don't know why. All my little racer friends, that was like their favorite word. I'm like, oh, okay.
I hope they had like
Spoolin'.
a turbocharged car because that's what spooling is. It's when you
They even had a
turbocharge.
team spoolin'.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, we're real about this.
Yeah, I used to do, and I used to be an amateur race car driver. I talk about this a lot with Tay and stuff, but I think I may have mentioned this on stream before. But it's
How
fun.
many feet tall were your spoilers? That is the true testament
Oh,
of how much of a racer you are.
shit. I guess it wasn't that much of a racer then, because I was like, if you rocking like some whack ass spoilers, like that's okay, sure. Oh, I want to do a recharge station. These are actually pretty cool. Probably my favorite open world activity.
Okay.
It's just like a wave based thing, but it can get pretty
nice.
overwhelming. Yeah. Did you ever were you ever into the import scene at all?
I mean, my brother was super into it, so I would tag along with him sometimes to like car meets, which was fun. One of my first jobs was actually at an auto shop.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Road
that was
trip
cool.
up
But
ahead.
I think at a certain point we like took our separate paths, right? Like he was like, all right, I'm all in on cars, and I was like, I'm all in on video games. Let's do this.
You gotta choose your path at some point in life.
Yeah, I think at one point even my brother was like, games are your thing and cars are my thing. Okay, so
So
hands
getting
off,
all territorial
get
and
away,
shit.
yeah. And I'm like, geez, sorry.
For me, it was just like, it's really expensive, and I was like, I can't afford this stuff. Like I got to a point where, yeah, it's just really expensive. Then my car broke down, so I bought a 350Z, and then I was like, I'm gonna get into this again, but then I was like, nope, I need to get to work and make sure my car doesn't bust.
I'm also like too lazy to drive stick.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I don't
driving
really
stick
deal
is
with that.
fun, man. I only drive. I don't drive
In
anymore.
traffic?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, on these
the
San
late.
Francisco
Oh no,
streets?
I'm
kidding.
I'm not from San Francisco.
Oh,
There-
okay,
I don't
good.
even. I don't drive here, so I haven't.
Yeah, same.
My car's in San Diego, where I'm from, but
Ooh.
I would not drive here. Oh, what the fuck! I have a rocket launcher.
Oh, dang, you punched him and then blasted him. Like, no
Got it.
remorse.
He had it coming.
He's just a pile of blood and armor.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have any guts left.
That's what happens in Rage. So I got a couple enemies out here. So once I hit that charge station, waves are gonna come at me, but I want to make sure I'm in the clear before that happens.
Yeah.
Get some resources, you know, make sure I'm stocked up and shit. Oh, I'm playing some sick tunes here. Oh, these guys are pretty heavy
Oh,
armored.
yeah, they are armored up.
Yeah, I should probably think of a different strategy.
Yeah, he took a whole clip.
I know.
Grenades.
With a MAC-10 on the side of my hip. Some of these armored enemies are actually pretty challenging. So yeah, I take a lot of more damage.
Oh,
I
yeah,
even
you're about
started
to
this and I'm about to die.
I know.
I should probably just like fucking start this shit.
Nightmare
Yeah.
Okay, at least they still died to that. We didn't even get started yet.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting blasted already, bro.
Fox Knight asks, how's the public transportation in Cali? Okay, so I'm from New York, and so I'll always think like New York has the best public transportation.
You're probably right.
But San Francisco's not bad. Like the BART and the Caltrain. The BART's a little similar to like MTA, and
Yeah.
Caltrain's kind of like Amtrak.
The thing
So-
about New York public transit is that everyone, it's like a collective effort in the suffering. Like
yeah.
everyone, yeah. There's
We
a
already
sense.
know what time it is.
There's a sense of camaraderie on New York public transportation, right? Out here in San Francisco,
in a
at
way.
least, everyone is like, "Nah, I'm all about me."
I feel like New York can be like that too.
Oh, really?
But the thing about New York is like, it's 24 hours, you know? It never stops running. There's no last train you have to catch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
so
kinda
that's
cool.
a plus.
I need to concentrate here. Sorry. But yeah, it depends. Like cities vary in California in terms of like how good their public transit is. Like San Diego ain't got shit really in terms of public transit. But out here in San Francisco, that's like the main way you get around.
Yeah, or walking. I think that was actually one of my most favorite things about living in the city is just you can walk everywhere. Unless you're going to a different borough, then you need transit. But walking's pretty effective.
Oh, in New York?
Yeah. Oh snap! Box Knight lives in New York actually.
Oh, snap.
Shout outs, New York homies.
My father was born in East Islip, in Long Island.
Oh, Long Island,
I
Strong
guess.
Island is what my Long Island friends call it.
Really?
I was about to read off the question and then I cannot find it.
Sorry. Oh, I should probably stay over here. I don't want to spread myself so thin.
Nestmanster says, is this multiplayer? This
No.
is not. We are playing a mission, a wave mission right now.
And there it is. I finished it.
Zero says, New York best public transport. What universe is you from? I'm from my own universe, honestly. I mean, when I say best, I
In
don't mean
America.
best as in like, you know, it's clean or the people are nice. I just think best as in like there's always trains unless it's late night, but then
works.
it's 24 hours. Yeah, I think maybe I got very immune to the griminess of like MTA during my like 10 years there.
Let's
so.
just say the bar is low.
Yeah, or my tolerance is high. That could be another thing too.
Definitely. Yeah. I can see that. The problem with San Diego public transit is that shit don't take you nowhere. It don't go anywhere. Yeah, the problem here is that like shit's busted and it's really grimy. But you know, it works. You know, I'm not
I
I'm
will
not above
admit
that.
though, like when I first moved to New York compared to when I moved out of New York, the transit was kind of going downhill only because I felt like it was getting more and more busy and more crowded, which was causing more and more delays, which was
really?
like, you know, it was just population. That's what started making it really stressful. Like there was just so many people.
Savage.
And maybe, you know, not enough trains. They should like be doubling up on the amount of trains
Right.
or something. But
Right.
obviously that comes with like fare hikes. Like when I first moved to New York, it was $2.25. When I left, it was $3.
Oh shit.
Or like it was about to be $3, like $2.75, and they were just reporting like a fare hike.
Yeah.
Box Night can let me know if it's if it's gone up by now, but I remember that being the most recent like
Yeah.
fare hike change.
It,
It was like $3.
Yeah, that stuff adds up too.
Yeah.
Like y'all think it's, oh, it's just 50 cents, dog. That's 50 cents 2 times every day.
Great Doodad says, are you guys excited for Halo on Steam, and have you heard anything about a date on it? I will say I had no idea it was coming to Steam, but I think that's awesome.
Yeah, Halo on PC. Master Chief Collection is going to be rolled out on PC, as far as I know. Starting with
When?
Reach. I don't know when, though.
Starting with Reach?
No, I think it's going to start with Reach and Combat Evolved, and then go from like 2 on.
Dang.
Because the big deal with like the last, I think it was an Inside Xbox thing, is that they said, hey, we're bringing Reach to Master Chief Collection. Because originally it didn't come with it.
Yeah, I felt like that was the least enjoyed
Oh, no.
Halo. At least multiplayer.
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. Single player wise, it was probably one of the better
I
ones,
heard
but
that it was much better story-wise.
yeah, multiplayer, I did like the Reach multiplayer, but I suppose it was probably the least popular.
Yes, this game does come out tomorrow, you guys. So
Mhm.
if you are enjoying what you're seeing, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah. You know, if you enjoy this type of thing, it's all good. You know?
Yeah, I feel like
Like
I've been
what you
playing a
like.
lot of open world games the last few weeks. That's definitely been the flavor of the week.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been playing a lot of Days Gone, right?
Days Gone and then Wildlands.
Oh yeah, you was playing Wildlands to get ready for that Breakpoint
Ooh, yeah.
reveal.
Which looks really good.
Yeah.
And I'm like definitely a John Bernthal fangirl. So I was like, yes.
You're gonna take it down.
I played the Oracle and I was like, this mission is so short. You didn't do like the due diligence of giving me a maximum John Bernthal.
And then they're like, well, we have a game for you.
And I was like, yes, I knew it.
It's like, there is a reason why.
It was great.
Yeah. Let me take this out. So, you know, I did that recharge station. It was level 6
Oh,
difficulty.
nice. Box
and-
Knight says it's still $2.75 for the fare. Good for you
Ah.
guys. When I first read it was going to $3, I was like, dang, this is hurting.
You know what's messed up is here BART fares are more expensive if you pay with if you don't have a Clipper card.
Yeah.
And I did that one time because I left my Clipper card, so I had to pay with cash to get a single ticket. They charge you $50 more one way. I'm like, man, that's messed up.
$50?
Oh, $50. Sorry. Whoa, dude.
I was
50
like, whoa.
cents. All right, let's see what. Okay.
All right, this space looks a little serious.
This one is pretty cool because it's got some verticality going on.
Right.
So it's got
Some levels.
floors.
I like it.
I'm on
Some
my level.
dynamics.
I'm on my level.
And of course, hanging explosion barrels, because when you're a goon in your goon hideout, you have to hang up some explosion barrels. That's it.
The Goonies. Oh, what's up, bro? Oh, look at that. So, Shatter's really cool when you can get people together like that. Everyone just comes together, and you can just like shove them into oblivion.
Kumbaya.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually take out enemies before I start shooting these barrels, because that's what I gotta do here. I just gotta destroy barrels. Because it'd be like that sometimes.
Zero HXC says open world games need a shakeup.
Oh fuck! I was waiting for my cooldown to get back, but yeah.
I would say like a lot of the open world games right now, they definitely are sharing like a ton of similarities. But honestly, I'm like, what could they do to shake things up?
If I had the answer, I would be a game developer.
Like if you, and this question's for you guys too, tuning in. If you could add something new and fresh to an open world game that, you know, hasn't been done yet, what would it be, right?
It's a good
easy
question.
to be like, we need to shake things up, but
How?
how? That's the real question.
How?
which, you know, I kind of feel like Breakpoint is trying to embark a little bit on, you know, making things different, but not so much in terms of the world itself, but in terms of you as the character, right? Like, you get damaged, and it's like damage over time that will hinder your character, and you have to heal yourself. It's not just going to regenerate on its own and stuff like that. That's new. That's cool.
It seems like they're challenging you in different ways, but also giving you a lot more to work with at the same time. And I think that's pretty cool because I like having a lot of tools and figuring out effective ways to use them, and also being challenged to use them in clever ways, which is one thing this game, Rage 2, kind of doesn't do, but, you know, it's all right. I'm not going to...
It does other things.
It does other things. Yeah, I want to throw my fucking wing stick at this shit. See if I can blow it up. 4 wing sticks.
Great Doodad says, in Montreal, our transit is $3.25 each way from in the city, but if we have we have different fares for different zones of the city. So that's like that here too. Like if you're going further away, your fare is going to cost more. Yeah. And I hate that. I really do. I think that's also me being spoiled in New York, is that, you know, $2.75, you're going to go wherever the public transit can take you.
Yeah, it is kind of... It takes, from here to the airport, it's like $9 one way.
Mystical Nisha says, I love watching your stream. Thank you. We love that you guys watch this stream too.
Yeah. And we have a lot of appreciation for people who can stream because it is difficult. And we're happy to have Persia join us recently because, you know, gotta represent out here too, you know.
Word. You know, I'm just going to throw some props your way because you've been handling this nightmare mode pretty well.
Sure. It's, yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
There we go. Success.
Yeah. Once you get to grips with some of the, I don't even have like all the, like in this save, I don't really have all the, obviously I only have half my weapons, only have half of the actual cooldown abilities. And I'm playing on nightmare mode, so it seems fairly manageable, is what I'll say.
Chris, Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Chris Hawk says, what about an open world game that becomes more linear as you play it depending on choices? That would be cool because, you know, you're starting out with all these different options at first, and then your decisions would change what you're able to do later on. Yeah,
I imagine that. Cool. I imagine that would be hard to develop.
Design.
Because I think the at least how I perceive is that if you build a big open world, it's like you better fucking use it.
Right.
Because it's really expensive and time consuming to make. Yeah. But I mean, companies take risks sometimes.
I mean, that could improve replay value. You know, you go through it again, try to get different endings. Oh man, what was that game where everyone was kind of like a was it Detroit?
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, Detroit Become Human, where that kind of like determined your story was based on your decisions. That wasn't really open world though.
Yeah, choice-based stuff has also evolved a lot over the years. I think my first introduction to it was the original Deus Ex back in 2000, when choices kind of affected outcomes. And obviously it's evolved a lot with Mass Effect in 2007, really taking that to new heights, and then Witcher in 2015, taking that to even higher heights. So the bar has been pretty high in terms of like, how do you make decisions like meaningful? Because that's also another hard thing to account for when you're trying to build a story. It's like, I want to write a story, but if I have to think about all these different branching paths,
right,
it takes a lot of time and effort. So
it's like those books, those Bandersnatch.
Or Goose. I used to read Goosebumps books that gave you choices too.
Yeah,
it's like,
hey, go to this page.
Yeah, those were dope. I was like, yo, people make books like that. That's cool.
I remember I had a project in elementary school where, you know, you had to write a story, and I tried to write something like that. It was like 19 pages long.
Yeah.
And then, you know, in school they teach you how to do like first draft, and then the second draft, and then the final copy. By the final copy, I was like, why in the world did I decide to do this?
You're thinking like, why does anyone write?
Yeah. I'm like, I give up.
Now I get paid to write. Not books though. So. Speaking of that, in 8th grade we had to write a story, like a nonfiction story or whatever, just for shits and giggles. Speaking of Deus Ex, I basically like copied that story back in 8th grade. So I'm incriminating myself. I was like,
hey, it's fine.
What if I retold the story of Deus Ex but with different characters. Huh.
The teachers would never know.
I know.
Unless you're like one of those lucky kids who's like, my teacher totally plays video games and lets us go to recess early, and like he's my friend. You know, everybody had at least one of those teachers growing up.
Yeah, that's. I miss my teachers, man. I miss school. I got mad love for my high school. Most of my friends are from high school, because we got back in high school. It's like it's all you were either Filipino, Mexican, or black. Like that's like a third each of our schools. So like everyone's like so culturally diverse, and it's like everyone's got different backgrounds and shit. It's I miss home. I miss Southeast San Diego. I don't mean to go on a rant, but
I feel like people have two drastically different, feelings about high school.
Yeah.
They either loved it or they hated it. I'm more on the I hated it side.
I feel you.
But it's all about the people, to be honest, not high school itself.
There we go. What am I doing? I was like trying to find where to enter, and I finally found it.
This might be our last mission here of the day.
What is this, by the way? I haven't this question mark hasn't been.
We're discovering some locations. Ooh, destroy all mutant hatching pods.
Yeah. Okay, so this is something a little different than what we've done before, but this one might be really hard because you have to manage hordes of mutants and while destroying these little pods. So we'll see how difficult this is. Level 6 on Nightmare, so you know what I'm saying. Man, I want to go back home. Not home as in like my apartment here in San Francisco, but I want to go back to San Diego for a minute. See all my homies.
The weather is probably amazing over there right now.
Yeah.
It's so cold here.
It is.
I can't stand it.
We don't got San Francisco Bay Area don't got seasons. It's just always 60 something degrees.
Yeah, and windy.
Yeah. That's it all the time. Sometimes it rains. That's it. Oh, what's up, hoes?
Box Knight says, high school around 10th to 12th grade was amazing for me. See, I got from like 9th to 10th, and then I was like, screw this. I'm graduating early. I don't want to deal with it anymore. And then I bounced.
Yeah, my brother did the same. He graduated like a year early, and he said, I don't want to deal with this. So we're like, all right, man. We don't blame you. Oh, fuck. What am I doing?
A lot of people still talking about some Days Gone in the chat. I played a lot of Days Gone, because we were streaming some Days Gone, and I felt like that game had a lot of really cool aspects. I was very interested in the story, and I cried a lot. I didn't even finish it yet, but I cried a lot, just from the story and the cutscenes and stuff like that. I felt like after a while, though, some of the stuff just got so repetitive, and I was like, okay, this is cool. You get better at doing specific things. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, all right, what's next? What's the next level of things? After that, the only thing that really was super challenging were just hordes. So, you play through enough of the story, and then it's kind of just all hordes. And if you're not prepared for those hordes, it's pretty challenging. Probably one of the more challenging zombie games I've played in a really long time for the hordes alone. But you can do cool stuff too. You have enemy camps. You could drag a horde into the enemy camp, which was fun too. Only worked maybe 1 out of 10 times I tried to do it, but the one time I did, I was like, yeah.
That's messed up. I'm gonna get closer to those things. Speaking of hordes, man, these fools is coming strong.
They're stop destroying our hatching pods.
Yeah, no, this is where they come alive.
It's easy to look at these guys and be like, they're the bad guys, but you are running in there and shooting their babies.
I mean...
There you go.
They'll get over it.
They'll get over it. They won't remember this after they're blown to pieces.
Yeah. Oh, I died again. Yeah, so I wasn't really paying attention to the hordes there, so that was a little... I got fucked up.
Oh my goodness. Great Dudette says, what's the coldest temperature you've experienced? Because in Montreal, it sometimes gets to negative 40 with the wind.
Oh, man. That's bad. Probably
That's too much.
I don't know, maybe 10 degrees Fahrenheit. I used to live in Rhode Island when I was a little dumbass kid, and it would snow there.
Oh yeah, East Coast especially. I mean, I think coldest was negative 10 or something like that. I went to visit my brother in Wyoming. It's so random he lives there, yeah, but
oh yeah,
cold.
what the hell?
one of my first times experiencing snow too. I was like, it was one of my first times, and then I instantly knew I hated it. I was like, this is the worst thing ever made.
Oh, I miss snow. Snow's a lot of fun. I don't mind. See, the thing is, like, I don't mind when it's cold. If it looks like it's supposed to be cold, maybe it's like a brain thing, to where like my brain sees snow, it's like, oh, it's supposed to be cold. I'll be fine.
Right.
But here it's like sunny and like wind chills.
Cold.
Are like,
I
I'm like,
know.
what the hell? Something's not adding up, and that's like a dissonance in my brain. So I could probably knock this out if I used a shotgun more. I think that was my problem. I was trying to use the assault rifle and it wasn't that effective. I just blast these pods real quick with a shotty. 6 more to go. Oh, I don't have overdrive, so. Where are the last ones? Okay, there's one right there. And one right there. I gotta get away. I gotta get out of here. Oh, I got no fucking health infusions, bro.
Nightmare.
I just gotta keep running. That's the thing. So they're gonna keep chasing me.
Okay, at least the pods give you some help.
Yeah. I got one more to go. There it is. Boom.
Boom. Storage containers. Oh. Don't need it.
Yeah.
Completed.
Yeah, each area is gonna have storage containers, and that's how you like complete the area. But really, what I'm here for is just, like shoot some things.
I like how like once you finish the mission, it was like it cleared out.
Yeah,
Nobody's.
they're all
you.
gone. They just give up.
Alright,
But
well,
yeah, that's a little bit of Rage 2.
Yeah, just a little bit of rage.
Yeah, I got a little taste of a little bit of everything in the open world, I suppose. We didn't get to do convoys. We didn't really do any main missions, but yeah, it's all good. There's there's still a lot on that map. But yeah, that was just chilling, playing Rage 2.
Yeah, I have fun. Thanks for talking with us. Thanks for tuning in. And Rage 2 comes out tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Make sure you get the game if you liked what you saw.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed watching it. I played a little bit earlier. It felt really good too. So looking forward to seeing what kind of crazy things you guys do. That's one of my favorite things, right? A game comes out and then everybody will like have their clips and their moments. And I'm like,
yeah.
I like this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We will be back tomorrow. I think we're going to be playing some more Tetris 99 tomorrow.
Oh, really?
So we'll see. I'm actually trying to drag Alyssa in to play with us because she's also
Alyssa
really,
is
really
a
good.
badass in Tetris
So,
99, dude.
She might
She's
be a little
boss.
busy, but I'm still trying to convince her to come play with us. But yeah, have a great day. Happy Monday, you guys. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. So see you later.
Ow.